The idea for this project kind of came about where how do we channel kids' passions to help them learn the content that we need them to learn here in school, but in a track to where they're able to have a product or create a product that they are really passionate about that will really engage them.
Restart the whole game.
Ready, Annie? You go now.
Go.
Go now.
Down.
For example, how can a teacher facilitate a kid's request to be an astronaut or a football player or ballerina or a seamstress or a hairstylist, that sort of thing. And so how do we connect the content to that passion, and then how can we create structures to help them do authentic work around their passions, but also continue to get the content that we need them to get.
It started when I kept on getting pulled out of lunch for meetings, and
I know the feeling.
I like space and I like video games, so I put them together into a space video game.
That's a good idea.
So I have to do if blank then I put forever over it. Then I go to sensing, touching. I have when green arrow clicked, when right arrow key pressed, move 20 steps, point in direction 90.
What are those?
Alligator clips. I connected this to this because it's metal, so you can connect it to it. You touch this,
Okay.
and then it goes all the way back to here, and then right back out into the computer. Then it goes through its own circuits back, and then it does again.
Oh, she's getting lots of points. Oh! Too hot.
Now you have to go back to Earth.
Okay.
Give her water. What's she gonna get?
Oh, yes!
Sunburn.
277.
Yeah.
So explain to me the changes you made.
I made the changes. He can go really fast, so that makes the score go down really fast.
So every time he moves, the point goes down 1 point.
Yeah, but look.
I had 37, the first score.
You add the 2 to the 9.
Okay, I would add 2, that's fine. Then what else do I need to add? That equals 39.
Add
What's your
1.
power of 10? What's plus 10?
It would be 49 if it's
Yeah.
plus 10.
And what are we trying to get to?
49.
Yeah.
9.
9? How'd you know? Show me.
You only left 9 squares open.
But how'd you know there were 9 squares?
Because if you cover up the rest of them, then 11 plus 9 would be 20, because you have no more left and then you just count these and you get to 20.
What we've
Nice.
actually found with Gabe's project is that a lot of what we need to do is help him plan and that project management piece. So a lot of not only him wanting to make a video game about space, a lot of what he learned about was planning. So we did a lot of concept mapping, we did a lot of backwards designing, a lot of calendar work, and which allowed him to actually plan out and focus, have an idea of what he's going to focus his energy on from day to day.
Why can't people breathe in space?
What did that say?
Why can't people breathe in space?
Should we put it up on our concept map?
Yes, please.
What day is that?
13th.
And what day is Friday that you have to be done?
The 17th, also St. Patrick's Day.
How many more days is that from today?
4.
Nice. So you want to write story ideas in the scene, because that's what the scene is about. What you're telling people about at that point is about how you came up with ideas. while you guys have been in class, he's been working on this project, kind of doing the same math you guys have been. So we're going to test out the math today a little bit also.
Like Mr. Crutchfield said, when Mr. K and I combined math and electricity, I came up with this. When green flag clicked forever if touching sun,
Gabe
then say
has a new passion, a new skill that he can share with students, and what really makes it cool is that Gabe owns it. So by allowing him to show kids, it builds his, or at least what I've heard and seen, is that it's building his confidence, and we were able to see that clearly today as he got up in front of his peers, his classmates, and taught them how to play the game, and then taught them how the game works and how he came up with the idea.
Why do you need
Okay, I'm gonna leave now.
Need the Play-Doh?
Just so I can hold these up.
So what is this for?
That's where the electricity flows into and then comes into the wires. But now he's not coming anymore.
Next steps, what it looks like we're going to try. This was Pilot Vision Project 1. We'll go with Pilot Vision Project 2. We plan on getting probably 3 students and see what it would take to manage 3 students doing their own individual vision projects, with the hopes that, you know, what would the implications for a teacher to be able to manage 20, 25 of these projects within their classroom. So it's been a great experiment, and trying to figure out how we can keep kids engaged in the school with something new like this, but also try to integrate that with some of the traditional practices we already do.